Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We were seeing the condition in which a person dances in ecstasy. The self-divinized, pure divine being, when it manifests, pervades all layers of our existence, from body to the core of existence, body, senses, mind, intellect, all layers it covers. If myself is in the worldly awareness, all these are worldly. If it is in divine awareness, the whole being is pervaded by a divine self. The self pervades my whole being. The self is the lower self, not the pure self, the Atman. The self which is moving about in the world, gathering along with the ego, it's moving about. This self, if it is in divine awareness, the whole being is divinized, and when he hears song, others are dancing, he will spontaneously dance without any restriction, without his knowledge. Just like we sleep without our knowledge, we wake up without our knowledge. It is a spontaneity. So like that, with spontaneity, he starts dancing. This we see in the life of almost all saints. So here, yesterday we saw this, how that pervades, in what situation and in condition that the self gets divinized and the divinization of the whole being happens. Now we see the master and all were dancing about around. When the song was over, there's a shift. Yesterday we saw how the ripples come in the trough. Suppose there is a water tank, you put a stone, it starts moving. Ripple starts moving. What is moving? Water is not flowing. Only force is flowing. Waves are flowing. Water is, every point, water is going up and down. One by one. So waves move. Water moves up and down. Waves move horizontal. So this dancing is a state of spiritual awareness in which the soul jumps about and it looks like the body-mind is dancing. So the whole body-mind is just dancing, but the waves of spiritual awareness is flowing. The bliss is flowing. The peace is flowing. Whereas the spirituality, Sri Ramakrishna is there, whole thing is charged with spiritual awareness, all are spiritual consciousness, and that continues even when the dancing and singing stops. The water has become still. Water was moving up and down, water is still. It has its own beauty. When water is moving about up and down, it has one beauty. With full of ripples, it has one beauty. When it is still, it has another beauty. But water is water there as it is. It is spirituality. Spirituality which was there in presence of Thakur, Sri Ramakrishna. The same spiritual awareness and spirituality is pervading. Song has stopped. The waves have subsided. The ripples have come to a standstill, but the water is as it is. It is filled with spiritual awareness. This when the song is stopped, when the song was over, the master walked up and down the north veranda. The north veranda. The outside, the other side. Water, the Ganga is on the one side. It's flowing southward. Ganga is flowing southward. North is towards Nabat. Northeast veranda or northwest veranda. Northeast veranda is the inner part of there are two doors. One door to the north veranda, one door to the northeast veranda. So northeast veranda, master is placing, it's a long veranda from within, where the people sell some books and all nowadays. So that veranda, he is walking up and down, where Hazra was seated with him. Beautiful combination. Hazra is seated with him. The master sat down. He asked a devotee, many else are also there, not only two. He asked a devotee, do you ever have dreams? See, the spiritual awareness, spirituality is continuing, the song has stopped, dancing has stopped, everybody is in a fullness of joy and peace. Master is coming and sitting and asking a question. Do you ever have dreams? To a particular devotee, he has something to tap out. Because when the spiritual dances are going on, a person who has some immediate past associated with spiritual existence dances in a slightly different way. All are dancing to the present tune. He is adding his past also. Suppose he had a dream yesterday night of Divine Mother, and the song is going on Divine Mother, and all are dancing. This song is such exciting things, but this person dances in a different way. He has experienced something and he is adding that. He is getting inner drive also, external drive also. So Thakur is sitting and asking that particular person, do you ever have dreams? Devotee, yes sir. The other day I dreamt a strange dream. I saw the whole world enveloped in water. There was water on all sides. Many people get this dream. At least once in their life. Everywhere, somewhere, everywhere water he is finding, or some fire or something. Strange dreams, usually, at least a few. Many I have heard experiencing the heavy downpour or some flood coming up, and they are caught in the floods. There was water on all sides. A few boats were visible, but suddenly huge waves appeared and sunk them. The boats were going in the ocean. Ocean means the water everywhere, flood. I saw the whole world enveloped in water, everywhere water. And a huge wave came. A few boats were visible, but suddenly huge waves appeared and sank them. I was about to board a ship with a few others when we saw a Brahmin walking over the expanse of water. He is simply walking and going on the water. These people want to climb a ship. board a ship, when we saw a Brahmin walking over the expanse of water, I asked him, "How can you walk over the deep?" The Brahmin said with a smile, "Oh, there is no difficulty about that. There is a bridge under the water." I said to him, "Where are you going?" "To Bhavanipur." He gives the meaning also. Bhavanipur is giving the meaning, city of Divine Mother. He replied, "Wait a while." I cried, "I shall accompany you." "Where are you going?" "To Bhavanipur, the city of Divine Mother," he replied. "Wait a little," I cried, "I shall accompany you." In between, Master is telling, "Master, oh, I am thrilled to hear the story." Devotee, the Brahmin said, "I am in a hurry. It will take you some time to get out of the boat. Time to get out of the boat. Goodbye. Remember this path and come after me." He is going away, and now it's a fine dream. Dream has a different significance in life. We were told in our early days of sadhana by our senior Swamis who were guiding us intimately that when you start getting divine dreams, dreams that are connected with God and spiritual world, any type of dream, know that your mind is becoming pure. Inner contents have become purified. If you are getting worldly dreams, know that worldly samskaras are still there. When the purified divine dreams are coming, we see some people constantly going to different temples, here, there, doing some worship, some singing is going on. Almost all such dreams are coming continuously for years together in some of the people. That means they have inner self, inner layers of their existence, inner contents are purified. There is no worldliness within. They are in the world and world is not there in them. They are exposed to the divine. So we were, how to purify. If your dream is purified, they used to say, you are purified. Everyone in every path, whether it's Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, your Raj Yoga, or any this one, every preceptor, he emphasizes on Chitta Shuddhi. Without Chitta Shuddhi, you can't think of God, and as much of Chitta Shuddhi, so much of presence of God and continuation of the divine thought will be there. Sometimes we get intense thought of God, next moment we are there in some other pit. Suddenly, long time pass in the awareness where there is no God or spirituality. Then suddenly again a thought of God comes. Frequency is far off. And this frequency becomes very short. Now and then thought of God is coming. It is not continuous. Unbroken thought of God is not there. Frequently it is coming. Then it's more purified. And one day you see that you are in the unbroken thought of divine with all activities and duties you are doing, responsibilities you are discharging, with all that there is unbroken thought of divine within. It's absolutely purified inner being. So we aim at that. Dream are reflections of the waking state on one side. Dreams are projections of our inner content also. What is inside is putting out, and what has gone inside, it is. In dream, what we see, medically, dream has a different purpose. Dream is what we do is we move about in the world, see, hear, talk, analyze something going on, interactions, dealings with the world, my own desires and ambitions fulfilling, all these things are going on. The mind is a thing which records every bit of the things in which you are involved. Many things in which you are not involved also. Just you are passing, you are catching those. Now I am going to dining hall. Then I see a person going. I am not involved, I am not concerned. After reaching dining hall, he asked this person, where is this person? Somebody asked me. Oh, he was just going. Mind has already recorded. I have no purpose to record it. But I have seen going, already it has recorded. And when somebody asks, oh, I saw him going there. It has already recorded. These recordings, rough recordings happen in waking state. And as much recording is there, now almost equal time it needs to arrange within. Suppose more involved you are, more recording is there, you need longer time of sleep. If it is very little, there and then you are just going, you are moving about, doing all things, but nothing you are recording. You are in divine awareness, or constantly offering all your activities to divine, or doing something in which it doesn't enter your inner self, it becomes, then you see that very little sleep is needed because recording is very little. Sleep is needed only, exclusively for the fixing memory. Memory fixing takes place in sleep. Dream is what roughly recorded, the mind is going to project again. And intellect, the buddhi, manas will project and buddhi will recognize and keep the memory fixing. Now we have sat, we are here talking to each other, hearing some important things, and this is, I want this to be in permanent memory. It's an important thing. We have met each other, and these the recordings you will put in the permanent, it is called pigeonhole keeping. In post office, all letters come. Postman will be sitting in front of them with all letters, and there will be one cabin in which small holes are, pigeonholes are there. On one Bangalore, in Hyderabad, and all these names will be there. You just see and go on putting, like we do the typewriter. His hands exactly go there to those places, and then they sort out again and send to the particular post offices. So this is called, same way, all recordings it will put in the memory fixing. This happens when you are asleep. There will be minimum 16 dreams in a person at night. The last one is usually remembered. The rapid eye movement, through that we recognize how many dreams a person had. So in dreams, the whole thing what he has, because it has to be ready for next day to re-record. There is only one mind. Otherwise, he could have kept all the in pending. Now mind, it has to go again next day. It has got tired, exhausted. It sleeps off. No more recording is possible. Then he will sleep because it has to be erased. So when he sleeps, he projects from beginning to end. And mind is not alone any time. Just like intellect is never alone. It is always with ego. They are jigri dost. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara are the four aspects of mind stuff. Mind stuff is there. In that mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara is there. Mana, mind. Mana is always sankalpa vikalpatmakam. It will be thinking pros and cons. Suppose somebody is moving far up. Is it man or cow? It is man or cow. Mind is thinking. It is man, not a cow. Intellect is telling. So, nischyatmika buddhi. Sankalpa vikalpatmikam manas. Abhimanatmakam ahankara. And the chitta. Smaranatmakam. Smrityatmakam. Manas. Chitta. So, chitta is memory, mind, manas, buddhi, intellect, and then we have the ahankara, ego. Ego always is a part of buddhi. Whatever I want to drink water, ego is always behind, buddhi is ahead to take the water. So buddhi and ahankara go together. Manas, the moment it sees, the moment I see this sofa, I recognize this as sofa. I see a cow, immediately I recognize it as a cow. Because it has to see from the past memory. Small, when I was born and mother was showing cow, cow, cow. I had picked up that. From that memory, it recognizes. So, mind always moves with chitta, memory, and then buddhi. That's why in 24 cosmic principles, we don't bring chitta and ahankara. Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Prana, Buddhi, Manas, that's all. Buddhi includes always ahankara and Manas includes the memory, chitta. So here, chitta and it recognizes everything from chitta. Mind is accustomed. So anything connected with anything similar, it goes on throwing. But buddhi knows. Suppose I am drinking water. I am sitting under a fan and drinking water. The water is becoming ripple because of the fan. In my dream, I may get a ocean. The mind sees the ripple and takes out. While going, we see so many trees and plants here, creepers. Some branch may look like a snake, or root may look like a snake, or creeper may look. In dream, I may get a snake. I have never thought of snake or seen a snake. How did the snake came in my mind, in my dream? You see a thing which is similar to snake, and mind in the dream has picked up from that and thrown. But intellect knows, oh, it has not seen, it is playing fun. So mind is like a child, and intellect is like a grown-up. Whatever it sees, it wants to see and throw. Mind. So in dream also, while projecting, many things it goes and projects. Buddhi knows, it just eliminates. Children talk. And concentrates on what has happened really. From there it fixes all memories. After fixing all the memories, what is left out is unwanted. Now what I have taken to tiffin in the morning, it goes to the recycle bin. Because it is not important. I need not keep that in memory. Suppose somebody asks in the evening, what tiffin you had in the morning? Immediately I will say, idli I took in the morning. Because it is fresh in the mind. Suppose he asks tomorrow, I have to just reflect a fraction of a second. Suppose somebody asks after 2 days, what did you eat in the morning tiffin 2 days before? He has to think. He has to put hand in the recycle bin and take it out. It is not in the file at all. It has gone away. So this process happens in dream, in sleep. It is projecting out and mind is fixing all the other things. Oh, it slowly evaporates. What you took a tiffin 20 days before, no, you cannot catch. Very difficult. Last year, no. January 31st, what did you eat? It has already, it will remain for 1 month and go away even from recycle bin. So it goes off. So this fixing of memory takes place in dream, and dream is required, sleep is required for this. This is one of the reasons why we get dreams. This is reflection of the waking state analyzed by the mind, what dream we get, and projected by the manas, mind, and analyzed by the intellect. For this is the dream. Another dream is there which comes from within, from the past. When we are asleep, we have conscious mind. I am conscious of you are all sitting here now. I am talking to you. I am conscious. This conscious mind is there. Subconscious mind is there. Oh, it is getting late. Oh, 2 minutes there. 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes I have to finish my talk. It is there in the subconsciousness getting released. Oh, after that I have to go and do my packing for tomorrow. One by one, it is there. It is there in the subconscious mind. There is unconscious mind. What is in unconscious mind, we will not know. Many things, whatever touches your heart, enters into unconscious mind. Enjoyments, fears, anxieties, all this will enter into unconscious mind. Many times we dream as if we are falling from the top, from cliff here or there. It's very common because the children, many times when they are small children, they will throw up and catch. The child who does it once, and that enters into unconscious mind. Even at old age it may come from the unconscious. So it is when you are asleep, in conscious time, you cannot enter, nobody can enter into the unconscious mind, what is stored inside, nobody, even psychiatrists, psychologists, no counselors, nobody can enter inside. We ourselves cannot enter our unconscious mind. It will be hiding and sitting like a tiger in a bush, waiting for the prey. The moment a proper opportunity comes, it jumps out. So this fear and all enjoyments enter into unconscious mind. This is the unconscious mind from where, when you are asleep, the unconscious mind is open because subconscious mind has dissolved. What I have to do next, what I have to do next, in the subconscious it will be covering the unconscious, not to be accessible. Then when I am sleeping, the subconscious dissolves and unconscious is exposed. Many things from the unconsciousness come and start playing in the dream world. Those are what has gone earlier. You may enjoy an ice cream suddenly. Sometime you enjoyed that with some people, memory of some people may come. You are not met for a long time and this one, from unconscious it will be coming. There are other dreams which are like spiritual dreams. We'll see next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.